Mushihimesama. Hello and welcome to Fitaurus Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Fitaurus. Welcome to this week's weekly gaming schedule and my own gaming menu. So, what do we go and have on the release schedule this week? Let's get cooking and find out. So this Tuesday goes and sees a reasonable number of releases, including EA's, I guess it's not quite annual since they actually skipped last year, but this year's Need for Speed title, as well as a couple interesting physical releases for titles that were previously digital only, those being the Jackbox Party Pack and Shovel Knight retail for the PlayStation 4, Wii U, and 3DS. Which, by the way, I have to go and say, if you haven't gone and picked up Shovel Knight, I highly recommend you go and do so. If you didn't want to get it digital, get it physical. It's a wonderful game and it'll be well worth your money. In addition to that, on Wednesday goes and releases an interesting title on the Japanese 3DS digitally. Basically, Legend of the Dark Witch 2, Majin Shoujo Episode 2 is going and releasing on Wednesday in Japan. I've enjoyed what I've played of the first title, so I'm hoping that we go and get this one in the US as well. Moving on to Thursday, there are a couple interesting titles that go and release. So we're going and getting the enhanced version of Fairy Fencer F for the PlayStation 4. Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force, and we're also going and getting Cave's first Steam release, Mushihimesama, which I am definitely going to go and be picking up. Then we go and move on to Friday with one of the biggest hitting titles of the year, COD Blop 3. I'll probably go and be skipping that one myself, as it's usually not my cup of tea. Then there's also Yo-Kai Watch going and releasing for the 3DS, which, if you're familiar with Yo-Kai Watch, has been one of the biggest franchises in Japan for the last couple years, and it's finally made its way stateside, so I'm definitely going and looking forward to giving that one a try. What's on my gaming menu for this week? I'll mainly go and be continuing with what you go and see here behind me. I'll be going and looking to go and finish up Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm getting really close, and believe you me, that is an incredible game. If you're going and looking for some really awesome, cute platforming action, give that one a look. As well as going and playing Code Realize, and then going and working my way through Trails in the Sky so that I can go and get on to Trails in the Sky second chapter. So what's on your gaming menu for this week? Are you planning on going and picking up any of this week's big releases? Or are there other titles that you've been going and playing? Please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to go and hear from you. Thank you so much for coming out and joining me today for the weekly gaming schedule and my gaming menu. And we'll see you again next week.